just drop everything. Just all concepts, all past, all of your history, the feeling within the body that feels like myself. Just drop. Just let drop means effortless. Let go gently. Sort of detach yourself from absolutely everything. Just empty out all concepts. Empty out. The mind may say 1,000 times, I don't get it. I don't know how. Whatever. Drop. Don't touch. Just let it go. Just drop everything. Empty, completely empty. Even feelings, right? Feelings, whether it be impatience or awkwardness, um, that sort of twang that comes when there's silence introduced into a room that was previously talking. Empty everything. Just empty, empty, empty. Empty, 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 empty. Leave your mind outside. Just for a moment. We can pick all of these things back up when the exercise is finished. Just for a moment. Just leave everything. Don't go to past. Don't go to future. Don't go to present. Leave everything, including you. Leave it to the side for now. Now that we've had the opportunity to just be here, simply here, not here as ... but here, without all of our things, take a look. What is, and don't answer with words, what is here? Take a look. Leaving out self-image. You are not an image. An image is static. Leaving out self-image. Leaving out past. Leaving out future. What is here? Leaving thoughts that just are random thoughts. Leaving that to the side. They can come. They can swim in the mental space. Just don't pick them up. What is here? Take a look. Again, don't answer and decide and conclude. Just look. Is what is we can call it, we'll call it the what is. Is what is within a shape or boundary of any kind? Just look, setting aside all of our stuff. Is what is here. Something cannot be removed. Something cannot be emptied out. Is what remains within a boundary of some kind. Can I get either a nod or a shape? Is it within does it have a beginning? Is it an object? Does it have a shape? A color? A size? No. Okay. Continue to look. Again, if thoughts come and there's a presence within that starts to think about, leave it to the side. Continue to look for now. So what is here? What is? There's no shape, no size. It's not an object. It has no beginning. Does it have an end? Does it have an end? No end. Is it going somewhere? Is it going somewhere? Is it changing through time? Again, no self-image, just what is, and we're looking presently. Is it changing? Is it going somewhere? Is it heading somewhere? No. Has it ever changed? Has it ever been something other than what is? No? So it's not a shape, it's not an object, it's not a picture in the mind, it has no beginning, no end. It's not changing, it's not going anywhere. Continue to look, we're discovering together. If feelings come and intense feelings come, is it affected? Is what is alterable by feeling? Again, I need a little head shake or head nod for me, just so I can move through these questions. Okay, no. Can it be sick? Can it, good one, can it fade? Can it, let's say you go to sleep and it's 2-3 days from now and you wake up and you're not necessarily thinking about this conversation. Has it gone anywhere? Can it fade? Cannot fade. Continue to look. It's not an object, no beginning, cannot fade, has no end. Was it born? Was it born? No, wasn't born. If it wasn't born, can it die? Cannot die. So it has no shape, no size, boundless or limitless, no color, cannot be sick, it's not alterable by feelings. What about thoughts? If a billion thoughts come in and the mind is swirling, 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 does anything happen to what is? No? For the most part, no? Okay. Again, setting aside self-image is most important. Setting aside self-image, you are not a static image. It does not change. It's infinite, wasn't born, will not die, cannot fade. Is there a distance between how far from you is it? How far is a couple centimeters, a couple inches? Is it in the next town? So no distance, no distance, no distance. So if what we together and looking at, and we're in different places in New York, North Carolina, Texas, all these different, Delaware, these different places, and we are looking and at the same time finding the same answers about, and it was not born, cannot die, does not change, limitless, shapeless, formless. And if it's no distance from you, then you must be talking about yourself. It must be that this formless, unchanging, unborn, cannot be sick, cannot be altered by feelings or thoughts that simply come and go across the screen of consciousness. Here one moment, gone the next. Yet this remains. You must be talking about yourself. And so So exercise, we can say exercise is pretty much ended. And if you'd like, you can also pick up all of your past and your mind stuff and put it back in. It's okay. if if that's what you'd like to do. But now let's look at this thing here. If the self is not the one who doesn't get it, if the self is not the one who has all of these boundaries and limitations and anxieties, right, and depressions, and if the self and even the excitements and the come and go joy, the not permanent joy, if this is not the self, then what is this identity? This is what I refer to as the basically the habitual, the programmed self-image. It's a pattern of thinking about yourself that over time, by the time you're about 3 or 4 years old, becomes your habit. And it remains your habit until it is pointed out to you that actually, no, even though right now your current belief is that I am my sort of body, mind, feeling construct, even though that's the current belief, you can look and see that actually what you are is that which is aware of body, mind, feeling. You're not, you can't, we can't feel the earth moving at tremendous speeds through space because we are in it. We are not just on it and we can slide off. We are in the earth. We are in the round, the thing that's flying through space. If we were in body, mind, feeling, it would not be observable. We would not see it. And if we were the feeling I, which is you could say the first falsehood or the primary falsehood on which or in which all other falsehoods are born, if we can observe even the sense I, which is not here during deep sleep and is not here during deep meditations, but sometimes that may take some practice. And so deep sleep, everyone knows, right? There is no I whatsoever in the reality. Then when I went, if I was actually in the I, then when the feeling I went, I would also go. But I am not within the bubble, within the limitation of my ego, of the perceived self. I am beyond it.